Alright, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is the blaster, or the gun. The keyboard movements work within its zone, just like the assignment says. Um, it's also allowed to fire bullets. It also collides with the mushrooms. The bullets themselves, you can only have one on screen. It also affects the mushrooms in the way that it's supposed to in Centipede. I did the optional sounds, just because I wanted to see how sounds work. As I said before, the mushrooms sow damage, which was also optional. In terms of the mushroom field, I believe it is sized correctly. It's a 30 by 30 field. They are not hard-coded. There's a variable in the beginning which is a static constant, and it holds the rows and columns of the field in case I would like to change it at any point in time, or the designer does. Um, it's also randomly populated by using a seeded srand from time, and then using the rand and a modular of 30, so that it randomly picks a spot in the grid, and if it's set to null or there's no mushroom, it'll instantiate a mushroom at that spot and increase a counter which is inside of the mushroom field. That's called the amount of mushrooms. The mushroom field and the mushrooms are based off an observer pattern. Once the mushroom hits HP 0, it'll tell the field to destroy it and decrement the mushroom count. The blaster itself is a composed class. It inside of it, it has a controller, which is the base class for the player movement controller, which takes in the input from the keyboard. The reason I did this is later on we're going to be implementing the AI controller, so it's better to be able to switch between the two at runtime. The bullets themselves are created using a factory, a recycling bullets factory, which has two integers, the maximum amount of bullets on the field that can happen, and then the amount of bullets that are on the field already. This is a way to limit the amount of bullets on the field by saying that on the create event, if the amount of bullets on screen is less than the bullets that are maximum, the maximum amount of bullets, then you can create a bullet. The reason I did this is because if the designer wanted to change it to be more than one bullet, you can do so. You can put it to 2 or 3, whatever. I think I did pretty much everything for this sprint. Yeah.